What's going on? What's going on? Welcome to another episode of Foreign Insight Podcast with your host, Maddox, man. What's up with America, man? What's up with America? America is the new South Park. I'm going down south. I'm going to have myself a time. Friendly fishes everywhere. I got 100 guns and 100 clips. Nigga, I'm from South Park. South Park. America have become South Park. Everything is straight up things that you would never think would actually be in mainstream or culture in a sense. And as an African, as an African, as a African American or American, when I go outside and I see that people can identify whatever they want, is ridiculous. Not only that, let's go with this campaign, Trump and Kamala Harris. The left already started cheating. And it's totally out of line. But I'm glad that they're actually showing proof of the Democrats cheating. Let's take a look of what I'm talking about. I'm going to break it down.
Over the election are getting nastier. Kamala's lawyered up to the teeth. She calls this voter protection. We call it they're changing the rules at the last minute. That's exactly what happened in Virginia today. Recently, Governor Youngkin cleansed around 1,600 non-citizens from the voter rolls, but a federal judge just ruled that these non-citizens must be put back on the rolls. Youngkin says he's been cleaning up voter rolls for years. It's in the Virginia Constitution. It has to be done. But Biden-Harris took Youngkin to court, and a federal judge said, no. Illegal voters have to stay active in Virginia. So why is the federal government fighting this hard to make sure non-citizens can vote?
The outrageous decision goes against the very bedrock of our democracy, and thankfully, Virginia Governor Glenn Youngkin, who's doing a terrific job, is working hard to fix this problem. Removing illegal voters off the voting rolls should be a big priority for this country, and yet instead we're scorned by a judge. This is blatantly un-American, and it's election interference.
That's wild to me. Election interference. You see that, but wait, there's more.
Some breaking news. U.S. Supreme Court a moment ago now just ruling that Virginia will be allowed to resume its purge of voter registrations. Remember, the governor said that there were some 1,600 who were admitted non-citizens. David Spunts live with that in D.C. What's the word, David? Hello.
Well, this is significant, and this is a controversial issue in Virginia. And while it's dealing with only 1,600 voters or so, it's something that could have national implications as we are now less than a week away. So Governor Glenn Youngkin signed an executive order back in August. The Department of Justice sued Youngkin, saying that he can't toy with executive orders and taking people off voter rolls within 90 days of an election. It violates federal law. Governor Youngkin says that some 1,600 people did not present their citizenship status. They are non-citizens of the United States, and they should not be able to vote.
Here's the part that's crazy, right? It's how you could tell us some BS. They want, basically, illegals to vote. And people keep saying, oh, but the person could have made a mistake. You know, they could have made a mistake. It could have been anything. You can't deny them that because it could have been a mistake. That's what people are saying, right? They could be citizens now. No, even if you made a mistake, or you're putting on the applications at the DMV that you're a non-citizen. Yes, you didn't follow proper protocols to be able to vote. So why should we trust a mysterious man or a mysterious woman that, well, technically on the paper they're not registered, but let's give them a chance. They might be citizens. No, meanwhile, you have citizens who live in America who are felons, like not no fake felons, I'm talking about actual felons that can't vote. So they can't vote, so the illegals can vote. Forget about that part. But yeah. So let me show y'all something right now, right? I'm gonna show y'all something that's literally, hold on, let me make sure.
Breaking right now at 6 on CBS News Philadelphia. A brand new legal victory.
Let me show y'all something right now, right? Here's more evidence of this is another example of cheating happening. Cheating on the Democrat side that's trying to rig the election so Kamala Harris can win. Let me let y'all listen to what is being said here.
Breaking right now at 6 on CBS News Philadelphia. A brand new legal victory for the Trump campaign in Bucks County after a lawsuit was filed claiming voter suppression. Just a short time ago, a judge ruled Bucks County election officials violated election code. Good evening, everyone. I'm Yuki Washington. The ruling has resulted in an extension for Bucks County voters who want an on-demand mail-in ballot. Josh Sanders joins us now live in Doylestown with more of the details. Josh?
Yuki, good evening. Good to be with you. A win for the Trump campaign, and now voters here in Bucks County have the opportunity for in-person on-demand voting through Friday afternoon. Now, in the suit, the Trump campaign alleges that voter suppression was taking place here in Bucks County. Bucks County officials claim that did not happen and they are simply following Pennsylvania law. But the judge found that Bucks County officials violated Pennsylvania election code by denying voters their on-demand mail-in ballot option. Remember, Pennsylvania does not have early voting. Registered voters can request a mail-in ballot and then fill it out and drop it off in person in a single visit. Now, Bucks County officials cut the line here yesterday around 2:45, meaning some people could not complete that process. However, mail-in ballot applications were still being accepted until 5 p.m. One voter told us he is grateful for the extension.
That was great. I wanted to come in early. I seen online there was really long lines with my work schedule and having 4 kids. It was very difficult to be able to get in early. When I saw that news today, I was very excited and jumped on it and came in. It was a bit slow in there, but the workers were very helpful and we're moving things along. So I'm very appreciative.
Ruth, let me stick with you because is it me or does it seem like this week Donald Trump is laying the groundwork for contesting the election by complaining that cheating was taking place in Pennsylvania by suing Bucks County for alleged irregularities? And this is on top of his continual assertion that if he...
Y'all just peep what he did? Alleged and things like that. You see how you framed it? Do you see what y'all just seen? That Trump had proof, his campaign had proof of the people was suppressing votes. Proof. The court got the evidence and literally sided with Trump and he won the lawsuit. And the way how this leftist Democrat working pawn just framed this question. Not question, but he just framed this whole thing. It's wow. But let me rewind that for a second so you can see the proper context.
The election by complaining that cheating was taking place in Pennsylvania by suing Bucks County for alleged irregularities. And this is on top of his continual assertion that if he loses, it's because of cheating.
Yeah, that's what he's been laying the groundwork for this, just not in the last week, but in the last umpty-ump months. No election can be fair in Donald Trump's mind, unless Donald Trump wins it. And I think we are going to see him both rev up his supporters to contest elections outside of courtrooms and go to every courtroom he can in America where it's relevant to make whatever arguments he can, no matter how far-fetched. We saw that work out last time, but it didn't work out this time. It may not work. That may not happen this time. And now I'll let you go, Hugh.
Well, I've just got to say, we're news people, even though we're at the opinion section. It's got to be reported. Bucks County was reversed by the court and instructed to open up extra days because they violated the law and told people to go home. So that lawsuit was brought by the Republican National Committee, and it was successful. The Supreme Court ruled that Glenn Youngkin was successful. We are news people, even though we have opinions, and we have to report the whole story if we bring up part of the story. So yes, he's upset about Bucks County, but he was right, and he won in court. That's the story.
I'll let you keep going, Jonathan.
No, I don't appreciate being lectured about reporting many times you come here saying lots of things that aren't.
I won't
based
come
in
back,
fact.
Jonathan. I'm done. I'm done. This is the most unfair election ad I have ever been a part of. You guys are working. That's fine. I'm done.
I'm done too. I'm leaving. Did y'all just see that BS that just happened? This guy just tried to play victim when a guy said some credible ish. He literally said, us as reporters should report the whole story. And actually, it's not a complaint like you try to make it seem. It actually happened. Their side actually won because the court had found it was really suppressing votes. And y'all not even going to report off that because y'all working for the Democrats. Who is this guy? Don Lemon 5.0? Nah. Don Lemon 1.0? This is wild to me. And you know what else crazy though? People going to still say, oh, there's no fraud. There's no fraud. And it's clearly fraud happening right there. It's clearly they're showing you. Youngkin literally got it overturned because the Kamala Harris and Joe Biden took him to court and the court sided with them. And they basically got it appealed and got it reversed. You get what I'm saying? So now they sided with Youngkin because he's right. You cannot be an illegal or a non-citizen and vote. This is the reason why Kamala Harris and Joe Biden let tens of millions of people come across the border because they wanted voting power. And Trump called that out when he was leaving the office. Back in 2020, he called that out. And he was right. Even Bill Clinton made a mistake and said, they got the people over here and the lady, the young lady who got unalived would never happen if they would have properly vetted them. I agree with that. Then said that they're letting a lot of immigrants over here because it's less people in America. You know what that means. They want extra workers. But then again, it's less people over here because you're pushing deletion of children with the ABs. That's a big part of the reason why you need more people because you're telling the women here to delete them. No, not saying like that. You're telling women they have the right to delete them. And plus all the homicides that's happening. But I know I'm going off topic, but not really. But my whole point is this is fraud. This is fraud. There's videos online of voters' boxes, ballot boxes, I should say, are being burned, destroyed. Now, to put that out there, I don't know who's doing it, left or the right. But it don't even matter. It's still wrong. Let's listen to what the Honorable Louis Farrakhan had to say.
There's never been no president quite like Mr. Trump. there's something that he's doing. Trump is destroying every enemy that was an enemy of our ride. Who's the enemy of our rise? Is it the Department of Justice, where we get none? Is it Congress, where you make a law that favors us and then you turn around and destroy it? Is it the media that has destroyed every black leader that stood up for us? Martin Luther King suffered it. Malcolm suffered it. He's attacking the media, calls it fake news. We have been the victims of some fake news.
Yes.
He's beating up the FBI. Go at it, baby.
Facts. And that was an old video from a few years back, but it still holds true today. Even 10 months ago, Louis Farrakhan basically got a little more into detail and broke that part down. What was basically saying the same thing about Trump is going after the establishment and they can't handle it. And my thing is, once you get out that Sharon gun that you caught in, maybe you can see it. The Democrats are the Ochia clan. They're like master murderers Ochias. The Ochia clan is crazy. That's a Democrat in a nutshell. But anywho, I just want to show y'all this example of they're already starting to cheat. So, what they say, like, let's do voting early votes. Let's make sure that they don't have a chance to cheat once you make the margin so big that even if they cheat, it don't affect anything because it's clearly cheating. And not only that, one more thing I want to say before my little brain forget. Let's look at something. Sidebar. I can't even play the music. Y'all can see it. Y'all can see it, right? She's singing. She's saying nigga. Yo, she said 7 p.m. fry, 95 degree. I like Gorilla. I like you, Gorilla. I like you. I ain't gonna hold you. I like Gorilla. But my thing is, Gorilla is saying nigga in a song at a Kamala Harris rally. She's singing TGIF at a Kamala Harris rally. Kamala Harris, the same person who had Meg Thee Stallion, body, twerking at a pass rally. Yo, super embarrassing. But you know what? Wait, there's more. Let me show y'all how media, left-wing media, is wicked and how they would literally lie to your face on purpose. Look at this.
I said, well, I'm going to do it whether the women like it or not. I'm going to do it whether the women like it or not. 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 I'm going to do it whether the women like it or not.
You see, MSNBC? Look at this. Look how they phrase that. Mississippi abortion bans. Look, 13-year-old, grape survivor, but I can't read the rest of it because it's kind of blinked over. But you get the gist. All these networks are framing this a certain way to make them seem bad by editing it, saying, "I'm going to do it." Like, you're not. I'm going.
Kamala has imported criminal migrants from prisons and jails, from insane asylums and mental institutions all over the world, from Venezuela to the Congo, including savage criminals who assault, rape, and murder our women and girls. Anyone who would let monsters kidnap and kill our children does not belong anywhere near the Oval Office. And my people told me about 4 weeks ago, I was saying, no, I want to protect the people. I want to protect the women of our country. I want to protect the women. Sir, please don't say that. Why? They said, we think it's very inappropriate for you to say. I said, why? I'm president. I want to protect the women of our country. They said, sir, I just think it's inappropriate for you to say, pay these guys a lot of money. Can you believe it? I said, well, I'm going to do it whether the women like it or not. I'm going to protect them. They said, sir.
Do you see how they spent it? I don't understand how people could keep falling for this shit. They take clips out of context, edit it on purpose, and give it back to you. Once again, it's like the devil saying, psst, don't trust him. He's a devil. And then you listen to the devil. Or the evil system that's telling you the system is, we always say the system is evil, right? So if the evil system telling you someone else is evil and bad, why would you listen to that system? Like a cartoon. Yeah, that's something the devil would say. Mass. Oh my goodness. Nancy Pelosi. No, I'm playing. All right, y'all. I'm out. All right, later.